So thanks for watching what's happening here.
You bet. No problem. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Ms. Johnston, ma'am.
I'm going to kind of take a personal moment here, maybe even take a Mr. Flynn approach and tell a story. Hope it has a purpose.
There's no addendum, so go ahead.
Back in the 70s, Alaska was deep in discussion, a debate, and a battle over the D2 lands issue. And I lived in Fairbanks at the time, and there was a Fairbanks North Star Assembly member who sent to D.C. A letter written on Fairbanks North Star Assembly letterhead and signed it as Assembly, saying that he greatly appreciated the Wilderness Act, supported the President Carter doing the Antiquities Act, which was quite a large chunk of land for Alaska, and did not want to see any development in Alaska. Well, needless to say, he was not a majority on the Assembly at the time. And there were very many other approaches to the whole D2 land issue, some being called CMAL. Joe Vogler had Alaska for Independence, and he was not commended for taking that approach and insinuating that he was representing the Fairbanks North Star borough. When I got on the Assembly, I was quite cognizant of that, and so I've always signed my correspondence with Jennifer. I've always had a firewall between Jennifer Johnston and Assemblymember Johnston, and then as a co-chair, chair, various things as far as the legislative body, I've always had a firewall between Jennifer Johnston, South Anchorage Assembly member, and the Assembly as a whole. Saying that, and I spoke to Ms. Demboski because I really do appreciate that she went to Juneau last week as a private citizen on her own private expense and spent time with the legislature, and I commend her for doing that. I wish it was more affordable and more of us could do that because it is important. Juneau can tend to be rather incestuous, and it is hard to get others to. It's hard for the community of Alaska to get their voices heard. So I really commend Ms. Demboski for doing it, and I commend aspects of her compass piece, but she did, and it was made by error maybe by saying that she was representing the municipality of Anchorage. And we all sitting on this body only can represent the municipality of Anchorage using our legislative package or any resolution that has been passed by majority of the Assembly. Otherwise, the mayor is the only one that can represent the municipality of Anchorage, because he was voted in as the mayor of Anchorage. I'm not saying this, I'm kind of saying this because I've got one foot out the door and my 9 years is over, but I see that there's a lot of us that are going off the body this year and next. And there's folks that are on this body that then will be mentors to the new Assembly members. And I just thought this was an opportunity to share that experience and to share that counsel, and I wish you all well. Thank you.